Zombie Apocalypse.
How's it going, everybody? This is Taba Drabo. Hope you're having another great day, and welcome back to another video. Alright, so there happens to be some pretty good eats here across the country. We all know there's some very popular local restaurants around, and the same can be said here in New Jersey. There's actually been quite a few local restaurants that I've been to throughout my life that I've really enjoyed over time, and some of them have even become some of my favorites to go to whenever I do get the chance to go out. So for this video, I'm going to be talking about the top 5 favorite local restaurants here in New Jersey. Now, some of these you may have been to, some of these you may have not heard before, but all of these have one thing in common. They have some really good eats, and there are definitely places that you should go to every once in a while if you're looking for something good to have. Now, none of these are fast food restaurants like the McDonald's, Burger Kings, and Wendy's and all that stuff. This is excluded from this list. I'm talking more about family-owned and local regular restaurants that serve very different styles of food and all of that. So this is mainly dedicated to all the locals here in New Jersey, and all of these are definitely places that have some real good eats and places that I definitely enjoy being at. So this is going to be a very interesting top 5 that I've come up with here. So here we go. The number 5 restaurant that I like here in New Jersey is 30 Burgers. Now, this is actually the new one that I actually like. I've only been there once recently. However, that was all the way earlier this summer in July when I went there with one of my uncles, and it's a restaurant that's located in Route 22 in Springfield. However, they have a few other locations across New Jersey, but the reason why I like this restaurant is because they have 30 different styles of burgers to choose from, and all of them were very unique in their own way. The one that I had was the gyro burgers. So obviously, you know, this is popular with my religion, obviously the gyros, especially with their Greek meat. That's exactly what I had, however, in a more burger style, and we also have falafel wings to come along with it, and it was a very good meal. I definitely enjoyed it, and because of that, I've almost immediately fallen in love with 30 Burgers. It's definitely a good place to go get something to eat. You know, it's definitely great for all those that are really true burger lovers like I am, and you know, if you ever get a chance to go to 30 Burgers, you have to do so, and not just in Route 22, but a few other locations across New Jersey as well. They definitely produce some really good burgers as well, and very different styles of it as well, and I definitely believe that that is a place that you will enjoy if you ever get a chance to go there. Number 4 on this list is Picante, A Taste of Mexico, which is right here in my hometown, also in Springfield, New Jersey. In fact, it's not very far down from my house actually. In fact, I even walked there multiple times to be able to get there. I really like the pollo de asado sandwich there that they have, you know, the grilled chicken along with some of the salad dressing in it as well, and I usually get a Diet Coke with it as well, and that's been a real great place that I've gone to over the last couple of years. However, I haven't been there since early 2020 because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Now again, that's just one sandwich that I've had. I've not had the rest of the menu, but I've heard some real good things about them as well. You know, they've put some real good food out there for those that enjoy Mexican style cuisine, and you know, it's definitely a great place to be at, and so you know, that's definitely another place that I would recommend going to if you enjoy a different style of Mexican food, and it's definitely something that I really enjoy. I don't know when's the next time I'm gonna go to Picante, A Taste of Mexico, because like I said, I haven't been there in nearly 2.5 years, but once everything settles down, that's a place that I'll definitely be going to again, because like I said, I do love their food, and the people there are definitely wonderful, and I really like that restaurant. Number 3 is located all the way in Elizabeth, and it's called the Tropicana Diner. Now, this is a restaurant that I don't think I've been to a very long time. However, it's definitely one of the best restaurants there is here in New Jersey. I say that because Tropicana has a lot of really good food. They're known for a lot of their burgers. They also have a lot of their fries, and even quite a bit of their desserts as well. You know, it's definitely a place where, you know, you can get a different variety of every style of food there is, and they even offer some pretty good breakfasts as well. You know, all the pancakes and omelets and all that. It's definitely a very unique restaurant here in the New Jersey area, and it's definitely a very popular one as well. I know when I was going there that there would be quite a few people going there during breakfasts and lunches and dinners as well. You know, a lot of people definitely go there. It's definitely a great place to go get some good eats as well, and so it's definitely a place that I've enjoyed, but at the same time I really miss because I haven't been there in quite a long time. I definitely would like to go back to Tropicana soon when everything dies down with the COVID-19 pandemic, but you know, it's definitely a great restaurant, and it's definitely another place that I would definitely recommend going to. Number 2 on this list is Jose Tejas, and this was a restaurant that I used to go to a lot when I was a kid, especially when I was going out to dinners with my dad during middle school days. Obviously, it has become one of my favorite restaurants, and like I said, that has been another restaurant that I've not been to in quite some time, unfortunately. But you know, there are a lot of things I really love love about Jose Tejas. You know, a Mexican style cuisine, obviously. You know, they usually would have a whole lot of chips, and most of the time I usually down a whole basket of chips and salsa, obviously. And I also like the variety of meals as well. You know, they have the fajitas as well, along with some of the quesadillas and burritos as well. A real good combination of all of that, and it's definitely some good cuisine that I definitely like there. And of course, the atmosphere as well. You know, that's really a good thing about it as well. My only problem with Jose Tejas, unfortunately, is that the wait times are very, very long, unfortunately. There have been times where we had to wait almost 30 minutes to almost an hour just so that way we can actually have a table just so we can eat there. So unfortunately, if you ever go to Jose Tejas, that is something that you're going to have to deal with, because that place is usually always crowded, unfortunately. But there's only one reason why that place is usually crowded. It's because it's a very popular place to go to, and it's definitely a place where a whole lot of people that enjoy living in the Mexican lifestyle, they definitely enjoy going there to have some really good food. And it's probably one of the most popular restaurants in all of New Jersey. So if you haven't been to Jose Tejas before, you're definitely missing out, because they have a lot of great eats there, and it's definitely one of those places where if you have never been to in your life, if you live in New Jersey, you have to go there at least once. However, there is one restaurant, in my opinion, that tops all of them, and that's in Union, New Jersey. It's called the Huck Diner. Now, obviously, this is my favorite restaurant because it's very close to my home, and also because, you know, it's just very local. You know, obviously, they have some real good eats as well. I mean, they also have a lot of good combinations as well. The Philly cheesesteaks are usually very good as well, as their burgers too, and some of the breakfasts as well. You know, I absolutely would go there to have waffles with ice cream on top of it, and those are usually some of my favorite breakfasts as well. I even tried to recreate it as well earlier this year when I had some waffles with some ice cream on top of it. That actually tastes very good. And their desserts as well are usually some of the best there is, obviously. I think the Huck Diner really stands out among the best because obviously they do a lot of time to make sure that they prepare all their meals accordingly, and it's definitely a great place to go to over the weekends as well, and usually at nights as well. This place is usually always busy. There's always people going there. They enjoy having some of the food, and the staff is also very friendly as well. And really, that's just what I like about Huck Diner, and it's definitely a great place to go to. You know, if you've never been to Huck Diner, I definitely would encourage you to check it out once. It's definitely a great place to get some good eats, and it's definitely a place where I definitely believe you would really like, because they have some great food there, and not only that, it's just a great place to go to as well. I really love Huck Diner, and that's definitely why it is #1 on this list. So yeah, those are just some of my favorite local eats here in New Jersey, but I know that you guys definitely have your own. So what are some of your favorite local eats? Feel free to let it down here in the comments. I'd definitely like to hear some of the places that I've never been to or have been to before but are not on this list that you think that are definitely part of your favorites. You know, it could be somewhere that's really big or something like that, but if you have a favorite eat, feel free to let it know in the comments, and I definitely would like to hear about it. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you'd like to see more of my content, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when my latest video is released. As always, be sure to comment below for future suggestions for all my videos, whether it's vlogs, projects, challenges, or top 5 videos, you name it. Leave it in the comments below and I'll do my best to make them. As always, follow me on my social media. All the links are in the description below. That's gonna do it for this video. Hope you're having another great day. And as always, I hope to see all of you guys again in another video very soon. So long, everybody.